it's just a sing clap, so if you can clap once in front of your face like that.
Okay.
Perfect. And
mean it at least.
Hey!
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. I can do other things if you like. I can juggle 2 things at one time. That helps.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten. I've got a lot to say. That's my colleague, Andrea, and she just wanted me to remind. My name is Devika, and I'm the manager of the Youth Services for Watari. The services that we provide to young people are the drug and alcohol day treatment program, the youth day treatment program, the transitional housing programs, TIP and TIP 2, as well as Hard Target and Downtown Eastside Outreach. We also have a program that's called ICOP, and ICOP works with young people that are Aboriginal young people to do one-to-one outreach support to get them reconnected in the community and to their support services.
My name's Andrea Vada, and I am one of the substance misuse counselors.
My name is Dino Hurst, and I'm a substance misuse counselor with the DAY program here at Watari.
Well, DAY program is a 28-day program. It's offered over 7 weeks, 4 days of the week. 4 hours of the day they spend here with myself and Dino in this room, and we work through things like life skills.
One of the things that we do very well here is getting kids to figure out exactly what kind of change they want to make. So for example, we have clients who are in the process of trying to make change, but is not 100% sure if they want to abstain from drugs and alcohol or if they want to practice harm reduction. So this is an oasis where they can take that time to figure out exactly what kind of change they want to make.
My name is Dustin, and I run the program called the Transitioning to Independence program. It's a program that helps young people who are substance affected, so whether they have had substance use issues in the past or currently. The idea is to help them transition to be more independent.
My name is Mish, and I'm an outreach worker with Watari. The services I provide is a little bit of everything. So I walk around the downtown east side. I approach youth that are hanging out, working, living down there, and just engage with them and find out if there's anything they need. I do a lot of advocacy work, so I take them to income assistance, take them into housing, that sort of thing, and trying to get them set up and attached to services. And I also run, probably one of the bigger programs, I also run a drop-in on the downtown east side 1 day a week. So Wednesday nights. It's only for 2.5 hours, but it's the only youth-specific service on the downtown east side.
My name is Barbara, and I work in the TIP 2 housing program. So the TIP 2 housing program is a subsidy program for pregnant and parenting youth between the ages of 16 and 24 who are living with some substance misuse or mental health issues and have been at risk for homelessness. So they come into the program, receive a rental subsidy that helps them acquire safe, stable market housing while they work on whatever they need to work on while they are learning how to parent.
There was a disconnect between the services that was available for youth who was trying to, who came out of detox and was waiting to get into long-term treatment. And a lot of the youth that I was working with at that time was finding it difficult to stay clean.
There was a need for it, right? There was sort of this gap in between kids going to detox and then kids going to residential treatment. And typically you'd have this fall off of kids because they weren't quite ready to commit to a long-term treatment facility.
So Watari started this program to facilitate that transition from detox to long-term treatment.
And so this was sort of this soft approach that kids could kind of come in, spend some time, commit to something for the first time maybe in their lives, and get a taste of what therapy was going to look like.
So by giving the youth an opportunity to bridge the gap between detox and long-term treatment, Watari essentially was saving these kids from relapsing. The program is 28 days, so it's 4 days a week for 7 weeks. The last week, which is the 7th week, is really used for transitioning to services that is more long-term.
The other thing that you can always expect is that it's not going to be boring, right? You're not going to be expected to lay on a big long couch with someone with a notepad. We're going to ask you a whole bunch of really intrusive questions and try to get to the bottom of what all your issues are, right? You're here, it's going to be fun. We're going to try to do the learning with as much humor and joy, and you know, there's always laughing. It's a bit of a wacky place, and I think that it needs to be for young people to feel comfortable. So we try to make it fun.
Change. That's a really good question.
Change. Well, sometimes it's the stuff I find underneath my couch on a really lucky day.
It's not measurable often, right? Like, it's not so easy to measure.
Change. I would say change is a constant. It's something that's always happening.
Change is growth. Yeah, it's growth.
Change looks different for everybody.
Usually, when I think about change, I think more about process. So it's the way that we respond to to our external surroundings. So everything is constantly changing, right? That's the one thing we can be sure of.
What we try to do in terms of the change we try to provide is to give kids or youth the ability to be able to navigate those challenges. So change is a process of start and stop, and essentially a road with lots of obstacles.
Change for me just can be making a positive decision. Something small. Something small. It doesn't need to be very big. A youth approaching me to say hi and introduce themselves, I think is change in their lives. Youth showing up to youth drop-in once, I think that's change.
So if you want to get in touch with us, the best way is come and knock on our door. We're located at 251A East 11th. That's between Kingsway and Main on 11th Avenue. We're right across from a huge Buddhist monastery, so it's pretty easy to see us. The other way is to call us directly, 604-438-3755, or hit us up on the net at watari.org. Whatever's most comfortable for you, but just give us a call. And even if you're not sure whether you're ready to do any kind of day program stuff, we're a really good starting point, and we can totally chat and figure out what it is that's best going to meet your needs.